if you anything like me and you a patient person, right? You patient and you fuck with certain people, right? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You gonna know I fuck with you, right? But at a certain point, everybody grow. Everybody get to the point where they gotta stop fucking with certain people because that certain person not on the same page they on. If you're not trying to do what I'm trying to do, or you not trying to just at least, you know what I'm saying, like avoid certain shit, like I'm trying to avoid certain shit, I don't need to be bothered with you. And if you like me, if my breath stink, I don't need you to ask me, do I want some gum? I need you to just go ahead and tell me my breath stink, bro. Just, if my breath stink, just tell me my breath stink and give me the gum. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, like, you don't have to explain to people why you don't want to fuck with them no more. You really don't. You can if you want to. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not like you don't have to. Me personally, I feel like most of the time if I'm fucking with you, I tell you certain stuff that you don't, you know what I'm saying, that I don't appreciate, that I don't want you doing around me, that I think you wrong for doing. Especially if you always around me and you always be around me and say certain shit. I tell you, you should stop fucking with that person, or you should stop doing this, you stop doing that. And I expect you to tell me the same shit if I'm doing something wrong and I don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at an age where a lot of shit is common sense to me, so I just know what to do and what not to do. But if I don't know, I'm gonna ask, and if I'm getting corrected, I'm gonna ask why you telling me this shit. But more likely I'm gonna listen, if it specifically makes sense to me. But you ain't gotta like tell people why you quit fucking with them, because most of the time they know why. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, me, I let it be known what I don't like. You feel what I'm saying? And it's running like hell. And you ain't got to let them back in your life neither, cause it's certain times where like I really start back fucking with somebody after I start fucking with them, because I feel like once they get space, once they get, you know what I'm saying, they mind together a year, couple months, a year, whatever the case may be, they'll probably get in the mindset where you know, they'll probably have a different look on life. You feel what I'm saying? Anything could happen in a day. So 2 months, 2 years, a couple years, you know what I'm saying? Anything could happen, but you know, I give it a chance or whatever like that. So that shit kind of dangerous too, because certain people used to you admiring them or being around them or caring about them enough to where you're not really gonna go nowhere. You just act like you're gonna go somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? But they don't really appreciate you as much as they think that, as you would want them to, because if they did, they'll value your opinion. Like, it's just simple shit. Like, I don't like being around messy people. I don't like sitting around gossip. I don't like hearing gossip. I don't like hearing people talk about other people like all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like I like to hear a good funny story. You got something funny to say about somebody, whatever. I don't really care. But like, too much of it, it's like, that's not good. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not good to talk down on somebody. I feel like if you got something bad to say about somebody, you need to say something good about that person too. But that's some other shit. I was just saying, like, you don't have to have an explanation to stop fucking with people. You feel what I'm saying? Most people that you stop fucking with kind of can get why you don't want to fuck with them no more. And it's not really hard to understand that like, people grow. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, I always give chances. I always tell people they can, you know what I'm saying, I come back and fuck with people all the time. Because like, one thing I always used to say that I really look at now and I really be thinking about is that, like, shit, everybody at one point used to shit on themselves and piss on themselves, but we grow the fuck up. You know, so I could take that same logic with everything. I used to do a lot of shit that I don't do no more. Literally, like 2 years ago, like, certain situations that would happen to me today, I reacted in a whole nother way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But like, my whole thing is, like, really, like, protect yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Protect yourself mentally. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let nobody stress you the fuck out. Stressing you out is not gonna make you, I don't give a fuck who it is, whether it be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, anybody, your children. Don't let no folks stress you out. You feel what I'm saying? And like, there's something that can be done about it. You feel what I'm saying? If you got kids, you feel what I'm saying, be more stern on them. You feel what I'm saying? But that's really the only thing that's on outside of that. everybody else can get the fuck on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta bother nobody. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta fuck with nobody, bro. You gotta protect yourself, bro. Because if it's certain shit that you're not comfortable with, express yourself. Say that you're not comfortable with it. You feel what I'm saying? If that person don't give a fuck enough about you to try to change or respect you enough to just be like, you know what? I can't do that. Because such and such, such and such. I'm not gonna do that. You can make your decision right then and there whether you want to fuck with them or you don't want to fuck with them. You feel what I'm saying? But most people ain't like that. Most people just gonna tell you one thing and do whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when you decide that you want best for you and stop fucking with them people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't rocket science. It ain't, what that nigga say? It ain't rocket surgery. You feel what I'm saying? Just, you know, just realize that your mental health and your peace and everything, like everything about you is important, should be important to you. Where you lay your head at, where you work at, who people you talk to, people you hang out with. You know what I'm saying? That shit affects you. Everything affects you that's around you. You feel what I'm saying? And you can let it affect you by staying around it and keep entertaining that shit, or you could just say fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? No explanation needed. Real shit.